It is my privilege to introduce to you our valedictorian, Kevin Sarah.
Good morning, Brother Owen, parents, friends, faculty, and staff of Roselle Catholic High School, and especially the class of 2007. We've all been together for 4 years, an amazing 4 years, full of friendship, growth, and joy. But also years I believe to be full of that special quality that acted and still acts as the adhesive that kept us together for so long. Love. Through every step and every experience we have had here, this word of incredible significance has had a large part to play. I believe this is what sets our class of 2007 apart from previous and future graduating classes here at Roselle Catholic or anywhere else. It is a degree of love and the unique qualities each classmate contributes to this love that forges it into something truly special. We can understand this special love as a sort of distinct identity, and I'm confident that our teachers have noticed this as well whenever a new class steps through those front lobby doors every September. The class of 2007, at its heart, is kind, generous, vibrant, intelligent, and admittedly even a little wacky at times. Because there's always someone amongst you who's all of those things to some degree. I look at all of you this moment, and every single one of you displays a talent or strength in one of these domains of human expression. The class of 2007 is kind because Annalaka is kind, or because Frank Oliverieta is kind, or because Rosemary D. Simone, David Cassis, and Danny Cordero are all kind, and this list could go on and on. The class of 2007 is generous because Daniel Agar, Tanisha Daniel, and Ken Fountain are generous. Because if anyone else was ever participated in a Bridges trip to help the poor, or has made generosity part of his daily life outside of school, whether through volunteer work or simply being a friend. The class of 2007 is vibrant due to Joanne LeBong's lively personality, or even because of the fact that Joe Dominguez at the end of the ceremony would love nothing more than to toss his graduation cap in the air, even though Mr. Hagan and safety rules won't allow it. As part of an ecstatic celebration, to acknowledge the end of one chapter of his life and to welcome another. With respect to intelligence, whether athletic intelligence, academic intelligence, the intelligence of humor, or the intelligence to understand the power of compassion, all 181 of you have become outstanding scholars. And finally, I must address my favorite aspect of this group of young men and women, their humor. I have never met such a great group of lighthearted individuals who so easily appreciate life through the scope of humor. I'm sure most of us has at least one photo of some ridiculous moment involving two heads propped one against the other with classic tongue poised off somewhere off to the side. Not too long ago, I remember taking a humorous picture with Ryan Ellison in calculus of me carrying him like a bridesmaid, with Tanisha having stuck behind us to strike a pose, of course. And I still laugh whenever I take a look at it because I wonder, what on earth were we doing? But I suppose that's when you know you've captured a moment in your life worth capturing, when it makes you ask yourself, what were you thinking? And then you kind of get that faint feeling of embarrassment while looking at the photo, but still, you don't regret having done it. This reflection within myself brought me just recently to gaze through our yearbook, and with this in mind, I was able to more comprehensively appreciate and understand something recurrent throughout the entire book. I noticed so many smiles and so many bright faces. I swore I could see a plethora of memories in just one brilliant smile. This was simply because I acknowledged that it took a mountain of happy recollections and experiences just to form that one smile on that one face. And this is why our bond of love will always remain with us after today. in one form or another, because we always carry our memories with us. This became evident to me on the day that we shared our last classes together. I witnessed so many embraces that day, so many goodbyes, so many melancholic expressions, and yet at the same time, excited expressions. As if that had not been enough, I also saw more tears that day than I had ever expected. I was reminded of the friendships that were formed here, in this school, and even in this very auditorium where we first met as freshmen. But even though it is nice sometimes to look back at the past, it is now time to look forward to the future. We've had our 4 years here, and it's time to go. And I'm sure that we are more than ready to do so. Each of you can succeed in so many different aspects of life that I can't possibly compete. And that is why I look up to all of you. All of you are my heroes. I love you guys, and whether you can admit it or not, I'm sure all of you love each other as well. So take your memories, take your photos with you, and never forget this day. Thank you.